Hey, fans and subscribers, this is your host, Joe, from the Gaming for Insight channel, with you to bring a segment on 2025 gaming handhelds. And joining me is my guest, OKS Gamer.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, we just came back from CES 2025. We got to go to some booths. We got to see some really great, awesome gaming handhelds that are releasing in 2025, including the Lenovo Expo, the MSI Expo, as well the onexplayer booth. When it comes to 2025, what gaming handheld are you most excited about?
I would have to say probably the Legion Go 2. Getting to try it out was kind of nice. I didn't get to play any games, unfortunately, but got to take a look at that vibrant display with the OLED. And got to actually pick it up, feel it. I could see that they've definitely taken a lot of the feedback. The joysticks are tighter, the controllers are more ergonomic, and there's a lot more. I don't know how to say it. Like feels more comfortable to grip, just more secure, I should say.
Yeah, those are great points, and that has really captivated me too. It has less of a bulky, clunky aesthetic, even though I'm an owner of the Lenovo Legion Go, the original, but really, really happy that they decided to add more of an ergonomic feel to it so that it is easier and more comfortable to hold. We also got to see the Lenovo Legion Go S. We got to see two versions. We got to see the Windows OS in white and the Steam OS in a dark purple as well. Got to play some games on that and really liked how light it felt too. And it feels smooth and seamless, especially on the Steam OS version. And I do like the hair lock triggers that are on the back of that, unlike the Lenovo Legion Go prototype or two. What else did you find that you liked about that Go S?
I would say like oh, sorry, my mic was acting up there. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
no worries.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I would say that what you're saying there with the ergonomics is very comfortable. Feels lighter than I expected. The screen is pretty nice considering it's not OLED.
It's an LCD.
Uh, yeah, I thought it like I forgot that it wasn't, and then I was testing it until I put it beside an OLED. OLED.
Yeah, those
Sorry, I'm a little.
colors still they were rich, they were vibrant, even though it was not an OLED like the Go 2.
Yeah, so I don't know. I thought it was a great device as far as that goes. Performance seems like it's a lot of people are saying it's probably going to be similar to the 6800U, so which was a good chip. I think it'll be good for somebody that's entering in that they want an alternative to the Steam Deck. It should definitely be more performant.
Yeah, completely agreed on that. Looking forward to those releasing as well. We will have to see about that Steam OS variant and when that comes out. Hopefully May. Though we got to see some other gaming handhelds. We went by the MSI booth. We got to go hands-on with the Claw 8 AI Plus and the Claw 7 AI Plus as well. I was really captivated by the Claw 8. I originally was not, but then when I held it, gamed with it, played a Sonic game on it, and had great response with the buttons. And then also it was heavy. It I don't know how you felt about that, but it did have some weight on it.
Yeah, definitely heavier than the Go S. Having gone from one to the other is definitely a big change. I don't know. I would say it was comfortable though. Like it's
Oh
bigger,
yeah.
but there's some ridges on the back that I was a little bit worried about at first that I thought would be uncomfortable, but I didn't mind them. The joysticks are probably the only thing I would say that could be a little tighter, but aside from that, it looks like it'd be pretty good. I would be looking forward to just testing out the performance. I haven't had a chance yet, and the games that they had, like with Sonic, not really a benchmark game. So
Right. Right. Yeah, really looking forward to experiencing that Lunar Lake APU on that. Other gaming handhelds. Well, we went by the 1X player booth. We got to see the G1 hybrid device, which can function as a handheld. And I was surprised by that. I really didn't have any expectation going into it. Of course, the 1X player aesthetics are really neat. You got to go hands on with that too. What was your immediate reaction?
it was more comfortable than I expected. I expected it to be uncomfortable with, it has like this little Bluetooth keyboard, similar to mine, but obviously a lot smaller. that sits on top of the controllers, and it's kind of like a little laptop. You lift up the keyboard, then you get access to the controls. I thought that gap was going to be uncomfortable, but I didn't really find that to be the case. It seemed like the touch keyboard at the bottom was also fairly reachable, at least for my hands. I could see smaller hands having a bit of trouble, but for myself, it was perfectly comfortable. The joysticks are Switch, like the Nintendo Switch size, so that I wish they were larger, but I understand with the form factor that they're kind of limited. Um, I know overall it's a different style. I'm always game for seeing new concepts and not just seeing the same 7-inch candy bar design. So, yeah, I picked one up,
Yeah,
waiting
same
for it to
here.
come in. So,
Yeah, the form factor looks beautiful, and was really excited that the keyboard, you can remove it and then it functions over Bluetooth separately, so you could have it on the desk away, not docked in it, and be able to use it. That's a really neat feature there. And One X Player, they also have refreshed the X1 as the X1 Pro, and they have the HX 370 in that, alike to the G1. And they had a really nice booth. We got to see their other devices as well that we're familiar with, like the F1 Pro. And let's see, the Zotac handheld. We didn't get a chance to find that, but we were reading that a beefier version of it was supposed to be there at CES.
yeah, I got to go hands on with the first one just from we had met up with ETA Prime for a little bit, and he let us try out some handhelds. So I got to try it. It was very comfortable, more comfortable than I expected it would be. Um, the refresh with the HX 370 obviously is going to be, I think it was mostly the same except for the more powerful chip. So I was hoping to get a hold of that one, but they had their slots full, so I could not get in there. Um, we had a few others that we didn't get to as well, like
Mhm.
Acer. They were the ones that
Yeah, the Nitro Blaze 11. Where is that thing? It's a 10.95-inch handheld, like similar to the X1. It's a big boy, so
yeah.
yeah, it looks neat. And let's see, it has 120 hertz refresh rate, and it has the APU is the 8840 HS as well. And I'm
Yeah, a
drawing.
little disappointed that they went with the last gen chip.
Okay.
Um, but I'm not sure why they did that because there's a lot of competition with the HX 370 now. So
I
yeah,
think it's
they also had this.
2025. Wake up to the HX 370, right? And the
Yeah, there was
Z2.
also the Sunday Dragon, which is the clone of, or
Mm.
maybe the Acer is the clone. I'm not sure of the 11-inch Acer device. What do they call it? The Blaze 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I'm gonna guess we're gonna see something from Asus. Maybe if I had to guess, maybe around Computex, which is in May. So maybe slightly before that, or
Maybe
maybe
another
they'll do it
April
at.
Fool's advertisement there
Yeah,
for
you,
something.
you never know.
You
And
never
then there's
know.
also the Nintendo Switch 2, which you can't really ignore.
Oh no. Yeah, that's with a new NVIDIA Tegra APU as well, so that's going to
Yep.
do really well with getting 4K resolution. Hopefully, with in docked mode, and some other great neat
Mhm.
designs with it, like those Joy Cons looking to be
Yep.
magnetic. That looks nice. So that was a great trailer that came out just the other day.
Yeah, so we'll see what comes of that on April 2nd.
And then we can't forget about Ayaneo, even though I'm wearing my One X Player hat, the Ayaneo 3. Those modular controls, those look awesome. I want to take advantage of that 6-button pad layout there and see how that works with RetroArch. We got the form factor that the Pocket Evo from Ayaneo has. Any thoughts on the Ayaneo 3?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see how it works out with the modules. I wish more manufacturers had it more customized, where you could switch the joystick layout and the buttons. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see how it actually functions when we're using it. Like, is it going to be super seamless, or is it going to be a bit of configuring each time you change it? I really don't know. But we don't have a release date either, so we'll have to wait to see what comes of that.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for handhelds in 2025 that we know about, at least. OKS Gamer, thank you for joining Gaming for Insight. Myself, thanks so much.
Yeah, not a problem.